record this, and that's going. So, where's Lynn? She's not used to being kicked out. I forgot to remind her into Zoom. Oh, here she is. Ha. Connecting. Okay, here she is. We've been waiting for you. So I have collected, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing my lives anymore. I'm not doing anything on anywhere, right? I've just, since March, I've just sat back. I'm not doing social. I'm looking for what's happening, how it's all working, what my reaction is with other. I've started my IG because people obviously like that I post on my boat stuff, right? So I'm testing stuff out as I'm going along, but I haven't done anything. I'm not doing anything extra on what's this called, LinkedIn. I've collected 850 subscribers. Who the hell? I didn't know who they are, but this is my weekly newsletter that I'm posting on. And remember, Facebook used to have the same thing that we could do on Facebook. They don't have it anymore. Maybe they'll bring it back. Who knows? But it just gives me, from that one blog, right, that I'm creating a newsletter that I'm then putting into sending it out and also posting it on LinkedIn. And then I post a short thing. Am I posting a short thing on oh yes, I am. So when you do this, then I actually post like an excerpt and a link into Twitter. And believe me, I don't do Twitter. So I'm just posting it on Twitter. And then did I do it on, you can do it on Facebook, but I haven't. And I'm going to start slowly just adding what I'm doing here into Facebook as well. One of the things on the emails that I'm doing now is I'm asking people to react. I'm asking them a question. Look at that, right? Hey, what are you doing on your weekend? Or, pledge with me. I'm pledging my 3 days yesterday. Was one day, it didn't go too well, but I did go on my computer, but I didn't do work, so that counted. So, but asking them a question so they can literally answer you in the email so you can get that engagement going. That's one of the tips I got from our author groups, which is fabulous. And that's what he does. So I'm literally just doing a more chatty email, and I'm trying it out with Invisible because we've got one product, there's not, it is only, it's not easy. So I'm posting a really, hey, here's something that I've come up with. This is some advice. Here's a link, and I'm not selling at all. I'll only sell once a month. Here's my one. Okay, I haven't saved that in ages. What else was there? What else? I just remembered something else on Google. Is the longer good research? Oh, I made this. Good research. Lots of, and you already do it. Lots of images. Hopefully, and hopefully a nice video. I did about three things all at the same time. Here we go. Oh, and then again, it has to be, the article has to be about a specific question that your customer asks. You can elaborate, but it has to answer that. You've got to answer the question that you are promising to answer in the title, right? And we already know that, but one can only just again, it has to be helpful to your customers. So, and again, you guys have in-depth knowledge about your products, right? So Lynn, you can talk about your natural stuff. Why are you using natural stuff? What are the properties of the natural stuff that you're using? What's bad about using those other things, right? How to use, and you know what? I gave all my heating pads away. I'm very sorry about that. But how to use natural heating pads, right? So we want to stay away from mass-produced stuff. Okay, here's what I was thinking as well. So what they're saying is it's not just the blog, it's the whole website. So you got to start looking at your whole website to see, are you helping your customers in your website? So I'm going to give you more homework. And I think I've talked about this before, but it's even more important now. So when you have this here, Kelly, at the top here, I think you need to add some information about the products in this collection, right?
Refresh my memory where we do that again.
Okay.
That's under collections.
That's under collections, and let's go into your store. Provisions. Yeah. So you see here, and I'm sure she did it. Collections. Let's go into custom puzzles. No, she did. Let's say she did. Yes. You see how she's used information at the top here? Really, really good. And funny, Donna always says, as soon as she starts fiddling around, she gets sales, right? So at the top, where's your website? Okay, let me go into here. I don't want to show your customer products, collections. I don't have collections. Okay, let me show mine. At the products, collections, in each collection, right? This is where you have it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
And so, and again, slowly, just start adding that information slowly, but regularly. And again, it's information to make sure that your customers know what's on the page and explains to them what it is they're going to use it for, right? So, and we go back to, oh, I know what we're going to do next week. We go back to Amazon. We go to Amazon. Let's go. I was looking for tins. No. Basket container. Tins. Netherlands. See, most of the time they have like a little video at the top with that. And then if you're looking here at the bottom, you see here, it sort of explains what the products are, right? Let me go into one of these.
Will we be able to do this on Shopify? Because are you on Amazon, Lynn?
No. I'm just showing you Amazon, because Amazon runs our lives, right?
Yeah.
They don't have so when you go into Amazon, have a look at, they don't have one. They suck. Okay. Let me go into scarfing. I have this is a good example. I have there's a group or a website that compares all the new things that are happening, and Amazon and Etsy are the four, like the testers, right? What's good, what they're testing, and what they think should happen, right? So when you see here, right? It's not something similar you can do, not exactly this, but even if you had, 3 images at the top there with some explanation, right? So doing something different, again, to explain to customers what your product is about. They don't actually, you know what? These guys don't actually have a website. Isn't that funny? Again, slowly, and then having as much information on your product pages as well. And we started that with Lynn, Hug Patrol. .net. Let me have a look at one of yours. See, I've got lots of information here, and we did do this with you, Kelly, right? But we don't have what are they called? Reviews. So I've added reviews in there. I've added because we were in magazines. I've added this. Let's see here. See, we added some more stuff. What I would like to see, Lynn, is more information on here.
Okay.
And then take that information and put it in a blog. So all this stuff that you talk about here, put it in a blog, right? You talk about the cotton, talk about the insides, natural filling, and why it's better than not having natural filling, right? Why are you using natural filling? So adding more information to your website is huge. Let me have a look here. What do you have on his? Oh yes, we already looked there. So I'm looking at, I mean, he's got one freaking product, so there's not a lot I can do here. But I'm adding in as much information as I can, so that when people come on the website, that somebody that needs the information can get it. So my husband's been training Roy Jeans. He calls you my chums, you know that. Anyway, when he gets on a website and he cannot get enough information from that website, he gets extremely irritated and he pops off, right? So Google wants to see your customers stay on the website, get the information they need, and then hopefully buy or pop off, right? But I have no idea what's happening here. But giving them as much information as possible on your product pages, giving them more images for the products, how to use, what else did they say? How to use the products. Give them examples of we have little videos you have, right, Kelly?
I have some.
Yeah.
They're not very good, but I
Yeah.
have some. Hey, how did they get in Allure? How did they get a mention in Allure? Do you know?
No, he's been around for such. Remember, he's very well known.
Plastic surgeon, yeah.
Yeah, and
Dermoscope. I mean, I
Yeah.
just wonder how you get in. I mean,
so he got in because he created it, and remember he's very well known in the cancer industry, and so the scar cream is really well known.
Does it
which-
link to the article when you click on that? Wouldn't that be a good
No.
idea?
Yeah, but this is so old. The articles are not available anymore. Actually, you know what? So we had a couple of where he's been mentioned. Actually, I should put that outside. So 2010. This is his product before.
Oh, okay.
And this pump, he said that pump didn't work well. Everybody complained about it.
Wow, and it was $82 back then?
Yeah, believe me, he's come down on his prices because he's got a really small container. But lure,
That is small, yeah.
you know, I don't know. I mean, all of his stuff is 2010, so it's before my time. It was, remember, I don't know if you were part of the workshops when we had Chrissy that sold the jewelry.
Jewelry, yes, I still follow her on Facebook.
Yeah. Remember that she got 50,000 likes on one of her things that went viral? That was 2015, 2013, 14. 2015, everything changed. So getting more into the face of everybody is extremely hard these days, especially so you've got to have somebody that maybe, yeah, it's literally getting somebody that is well known that will present your products, and how to do that, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me see here. And Lynn, you got to talk about, you are in Whole Foods, right?
Right.
Write about it on your, I've been thinking about you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that should be all over your front page.
Yeah. I know we've got it in here, but what I would do is I would literally start writing about your journey that
With Whole Foods, yeah.
with Whole Foods, right? How you started, your day. So if you're doing a daily thing, if you say, for instance, this week you're going to Whole Foods, write about it, right? Just hammer it out, and then I'll show you guys another tip here. Oh shit, I have to go to another meeting. I've got WordTune. It's another app.
I like that. I use it.
Yes, WordTune.
Exactly.
Yeah.
WordTune is an extension, but you can only use it so many times. And then it tells you to bugger off until you pay.
Yeah.
So you
But
gotta
they
wait
take quite a bit of time.
till next week, right? But I check. And so when I take something from somebody else's website, I come in here, put it in, and change the sentence. I literally come in here and go, okay, I've already changed this. This was my whole newsletter goes in here because you guys know I'm a bit dyslexic when my language is concerned. So you can see, you can get different types of
ways of saying the same sentence. Oh, that's great.
Exactly. So, hey, plagiarism is a difference getting around plagiarism, but not that anybody worries about it these days, because everybody's copied unless you're in what are those things called? When they're in doctors' papers, right? And then you have to acknowledge them. But yeah, I use WordTune every day practically. So, okay, that's enough information for you guys. So the thing is to write something every week. Short, long, doesn't matter, and then add to it next week, Lynn.
So is that kind of a lesser expensive way of doing AI, the Jasper? Because I'm paying a big chunk of money for something I'm not using very often.
Ooh.
Oh, you don't have copy?
No, what do you mean? Copy the one we just looked
Yeah.
at, the WordTune?
No. WordTune Copy AI is cheaper than Jasper.
Wait, say that again?
Copy AI is cheaper than Jasper. It's the same thing.
Oh, Copy AI is cheaper than,
Yeah.
okay, let me check it out. Oh, I mean, it's $60 a month. Is it less than?
Oh, hello. Hang on. Here's my link. You got to get my link though, because I got a good price from him, and it's unlimited. Jasper, my brother has it, and I said to him, let me go and look if they. I wasn't there before, and then I changed it. Jasper is extremely expensive.
Well,
And
then I'm not using that. Mine's $59 a month.
Wow.
Wow, girl. Okay. Here we go.
Are you saying wow as in that's a lot of money, or wow and that's not too much money?
No, I paid 29 something. I paid $30.
Yeah, that's more what it's worth to me, is 29,
Yeah.
because I barely use it. So 60 bucks a month is.
Yeah, I put a link in the chat. So
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Copy AI is so much cheaper. So here is Copy AI. Oh my God, you guys, let me quickly do this for you. I have to go into this next meeting. Log in. You can create a blog in Copy AI in like half an hour, and then just add more stuff to it. So you literally put in your let me see here.
But is this word tune pretty much the same thing? Just
No,
change.
WordTune, I only do my sentences. Here you can create blogs, you can create
That's how I've been using Copy AI, is just for sentences, because I never liked
Jasper.
Create.
Jasper. Yeah,
Jasper.
so here is I mean, you know what? I think, and you can rewrite my sentences in here as well. Here is how can flowers affect. Remember, I did this for you here.
Are you wanting us to see something?
I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So this is, remember, this is what I created with the flowers. Oh, this is a really good blog. Ooh.
You created, that looks like one I created, darling.
Yes, because remember that we talked about it and I literally created this in half an hour. So
That's from one of my old blogs I did like 4 years ago, and
exactly, and so you can see how much information I got out of it, right? Your blog is so much shorter than this one. Amanda she writes 15 blogs. She does it all in here.
Wow. Okay, Copy AI. You sent me the link to go in. I'm gonna go cancel my.
And then also what it
now.
also does is digital. They've got digital copy now. Hashtags. It creates hashtags and keywords. So
wow.
it is really, really cool. And I will go and grab some YouTube videos, and I'll put it in the group for you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm going. So I'm going to my book.
Okay.
All right.